Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage at When We Were Young Festival 2024. State champs on the lineup, and the guys join me now. Hello, gentlemen. How are we doing?
We're doing wonderful, James.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. I feel like we are, man. I remember we spoke at previous When We Were Young, and what a fantastic day that was. Feels nice to be back. The sunshine, and it's a good vibe here today already, right?
It's Vegas, and it's just like we left it. You know, we're back at it again, but it feels good. It's another atmosphere. It's a different atmosphere with the album plays and plenty of friends that we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be a great day.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the album play. Obviously, finer things in there. But you guys are at a nice advantage that you've been doing this for a little minute, which is very, very good. So that's cool. But yeah, how you been finding that tour, I suppose, and just kind of actually getting those songs as a whole out in front of the people as well?
You know, it's nice. We've got both dynamics of doing this album play now, because we did it in the small club in New York City at the end of last year, and it was stage dives and crowd surfing. But then at Slam Dunk recently, we did the big festival play doing the album. So we got to see both sides of it, where we're trying to win over a crowd and already having a crowd, you know? So we're going to do that again here with an even bigger crowd in Vegas today.
I definitely feel like since this entire festival is about like nostalgia and when we were young, pun intended, it will translate better here than Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk wasn't bad by any means, but we played it right after Mallory Knox, and I think there was like a lot of people who we could have introduced our best version of ourselves to. And here it's like everyone's already expecting like stuff they've already heard before.
This is kind of the last hurrah of the Finer Things play, and we're going to go out with a bang.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice to hear. Yeah, we're going to hit it hard the next couple of days. Well, I mean, congrats, because obviously the new music, it's now been announced. I think last time we talked to Slam Dunk, it was like, maybe there's something coming, but we know the truth now.
Oh, yeah.
I want to start with the obvious here. It's the self-titled record, gentlemen. Now, that's always a moment, and there's always a reason why it feels like, okay, now's the time to do it. Now's the reason why this collection has to be self-titled. What was it for you guys? Why did that feel right?
You know, most bands make it to like album 3, I think, or like when they do self-titled. We made it to album 5, folks. So being 5, but it was the right time for us to do it, being 14 years into the band. We finally wanted to make a statement and say, this is who we are. And we're making the best songs we've ever made. And a little piece of them, each song in the album could have ended up on any of our records, we like to think. So it's almost like a generational meets new statement we're trying to make as a band and tell people who State Champs is on this.
I feel like it's pretty obvious we're not deviating too far from what we sound like. However, there's another element as well where typically we'll like listen through and try to find lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Hey, does this encapsulate the entirety of this record and how it feels? And the answer kept being no, or this sounds cheap, this sounds bad. And we were like, there's no proper way to name it without cheapening it unless we just self-title it.
Interesting.
Because we truly, like he just said, it truly feels like our best work and what we want to be known as. Like establishing a forever Sonic brand.
Therefore, State Champs, the album by State Champs, made by State Champs.
In collaboration with State Champs.
Yes.
In collaboration with State Champs. State Champs are on staff on this one. It's good. It's going to work very, very nicely. Hey, I wanted to get your take on some kind of big news for the last couple of days, because obviously the Secret's out, Warped Tour's back. And, I know obviously it had such an impact on your career, really taught so many bands on that how to put together a live show in a lot of ways, I feel, as well. Like really kind of adapting to different times of day, different types of crowds. It's going to make you a better live band. But just, your feelings on that. I know it's going to come back slightly different, but it's exciting to have it back, I think.
Just to see the logo out there again, man, it feels so good. Seeing it on the billboards out here in Vegas gets me pumped. We owe our career to Warped Tour, and it's been the best summers of our lives, and we've made the best friends on it. I can't wait to even get a sliver of that back and just see what the atmosphere is going to be like. It's going to be very, very exciting, and I hope to be a part of it.
Yeah, it would be really cool to be a part of it. I mean, it's really great for the culture. I feel like people... The internet makes me sad because everyone finds a problem with everything, but like things like this, things like the Emo's Not Dead cruise, and all of these, and Warped Tour and all these things selling out is so incredibly good for the culture of like guitar music, especially here in America. Like we're not as blessed as you are in England, where like guitar music's still cool. You still have, BBC radio.
It's cool here. Not as cool.
Is it? It's not.
Well, Warped Tour's back, so it is.
It's becoming cool again, is basically what I'm saying, and I think it's a big cultural moment, and I'm happy it's back.
Hop on the cool train.
Yeah, it was so funny. We were saying with Kevin yesterday, it's like the fact that it's the 30th anniversary of Warped, it's almost like an afterthought. It feels like the right moment anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because like exactly what you're saying, like kind of cultural thing. Let's build it back up again. Let's get it going.
Absolutely.
Hey, a few questions we're asking absolutely everybody. I know I've asked you this at a million festivals before, but let's do it again. Packed lineup out there. So anyone you've never toured with, never worked with before, who is here this weekend, do you think that's a tour we've got to do someday, that's a collab we've got to do someday? Who would it be?
You know, we've had a taste of a little bit of a Fall Out Boy tour, but we need the full thing now, now that we know each other and we need to spend more time together. So Fall Out Boy would be up there. Can you add to the list there, Ty?
we've toured with a lot of these people or worked with them in some capacity. Like the people I would choose, like, I mean, yeah, Fall Out Boy would be great. I want to say Cartel just because they're playing
We love
right
Cartel.
now, and I just love them, and I'm not able to see them
Cartel,
play.
the starting line. We'll throw a Daisy Grenade in there,
Yeah.
which we are taking them out on tour.
Yeah,
this November. Get your tickets now.
We've done things with Neck Deep, but we would love to go back and revisit that.
I'd love to see that joint
yeah,
tour again. That'd be
We
very,
will
very
eventually
cool.
run back the Neck Deep Stay Champs World Tour.
Oh.
Okay? I'm speaking it into existence.
It didn't come to the UK, did it? That co-headline, did it?
It did. It did. But
Where
we
was I?
gave them. It was their headline version.
Oh
of that.
yes. Okay, well now we need it back, and we need a proper.
We need it
co-headline.
back,
It'd be
and
very
we'll
cool.
make it happen at some point, folks.
That'd be
Don't you
very
worry.
nice.
For the record, there's absolutely no concrete plans to make it happen.
There is no concrete
We
plans.
know. We'll make sure the internet manages our expectations, but in theory,
They're gonna
it
be
would
like, "What the
nice."
fuck?"
Just fucking cut this part out.
Yeah, hello, Ben Barlow. What? Wait, here's another news. Hey, a couple more questions. I mean, it leads very nicely. You mentioned a Fall Out Boy. We're asking everyone today because there's some goats at the top of this lineup. Definitively, I would like to know what the best Fall Out Boy song is, gentlemen. You can say the one you covered if you would like.
You know what? I'm gonna go a different one off of Take This to Your Grave. I'm gonna say "Come Before the Storm."
Oh,
Yes.
that is a great shout.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's the first one that came to my head.
Nice.
He's gonna think about this for a while, folks.
Yeah.
It's a toughie, man. It's a toughie.
They played fucking 16 Candles over at Riot.
I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
16
That
Candles.
shit made me pop off, and I remembered how iconic the fucking.
Yeah, we were vibing so hard
was
to that.
so sick.
That's another. That was my second
Yeah, I
thought.
think I'm gonna pick that one.
There's 1-2 for you.
It's a very, very good choice. And similarly, we've got to do Best My Cam. Come on.
That's
Definitively.
my cam.
Is it gonna be the one we covered?
No, I don't like. I mean, we covered that song, but it's not my favorite song of theirs.
That's fair. It was a
do
good
you
job
have a
there. It
favorite?
was a good job.
Favorite My Chem song? I mean, I don't like being put on the spot.
I'm sorry, but that is the nature of interviews.
Oh, it is. You're right.
Should I be cheesy and say Helena?
Hey, it's a banger for a reason. It's a hit for a reason, man.
There's a reason.
Yeah, I mean, first record's laden with hits.
Yeah.
So let's just go with all those hits.
Okay. Yeah, we'll stick
Hit
with
after hit
Helena.
after hit. We'll do that. I'm absolutely fine with that one. Boys, it's an absolute pleasure to see you. Look forward to see you back in the UK as well. Obviously, the tour's coming, so that's
Yes,
gonna be very,
man.
very exciting. Best of luck with the new album. We'll catch up soon, all right?
All right, James. Thank
Good
you all.
to see you guys. Stay champs, everybody.